What up, y'all? Stefan back with yet another car video. Man, conversation builds key. Well, I'm gonna say it like this: conversation builds confidence with women, right? So, the reason why I'm coming out with this video, I'm gonna roll the windows up and everything, is because man, shout out to the guy Ron Wills. I mean, not Ron Wills, FitX Fearless. He put it out there saying that men should have conversations, just being social, not trying to date women, or I'm gonna say it like that, not just have conversations with just attractive women, but you should just have conversations just to build up your social skills. Right? Have conversations just to, how to talk to people. Not just with your homeboys or with your mom and dad, just with random, just saying hello, how you doing, how's your day? And I'm a firm believer in that. And I'm going to say it like this. Everything what FitX Fearless says, man, it's the downright truth. It really is. It really is just the truth, man. Just have conversations. Women, especially too women at my job, a lot of the women just stress out and they just want to talk to you. And for the past couple weeks, I'm gonna say it like this: even when I tried not to have conversations, a couple of women, man, I'm gonna say the attractive ones, they just want to talk. You make them laugh, make them giggle a little bit, things of that nature. But all that stuff right there is you're building your skill, your social skill muscles, I like to call them. And I'm a firm believer in doing that. I'm gonna get to this gym, get a workout in, but tell these dudes all the time, man, it's gonna work for you because you feel better about yourself. You feel really good about yourself. And then when you are talking to the women that you are attracted to, it's at ease. And then in her head, she goes, "Oh, I like this guy. He knows how to just talk about anything." Because that's what women love to do. They just love to social, especially too when with the guy who's a great listener, I like to say. It makes you, she's the guy you go to. But then you work your way into other things. Not telling men all men should do that. All men should just have conversations with anybody. Even when you're at the store trying to get your, get groceries or anything like that. Or, you buying clothes or something. Like I was at the mall on Sunday just shopping around and stuff. Talking to the cute girls, man, at Tilly's or Foot Locker or whatever, just copping some stuff. Just things like that. It's really that simple. Because you don't stutter. You don't all the time. It flows naturally. Because a lot of guys, man, they think, oh man, everything's on social media. Everything is on social media. No, it's really not. When you meet that girl on dating apps and stuff like that, you gotta have a face-to-face conversation with her. Especially too if you want the sex. You gotta learn how to talk. Because she's gonna be like, oh wow, you're really awkward in person. So you can be great online, but when she meets you and she's like, oh wow, this is what I really wanted, but what comes out of your mouth, man, is a complete turn off to women. And a lot of guys got to understand that, man. Not everything is online. And not everything is about, oh, I want to talk to attractive chicks only. Because there's some guys, they think, oh, I only talk to hot chicks. I'm like, no, you don't. You got to talk to everybody. Being social, man, brings you into doors that you don't even think of. Being social could help you get the job that you want, just based off, your personality. Because a lot of people just don't understand. It's not they they want to know your skill sets, but really it's like, are you sociable? Can you talk to the team? Can you get along with everybody? And if you can't, man, you're not gonna get that job. Especially with women. It's like, okay, you can look good, you got muscles, you got a great smile, but if you just run out of things to say and you awkward and you don't know what to say, you don't know how to handle her, man, she gonna go for somebody different. And it's not gonna be your chance of, getting them guts. Or at least, like, get a date out of her, at least. Right? There's one girl at the job that I really like. She real cute. And she was just talking to me. And every time I get closer and get to know one another, it's like, she want to know about what's going on in your life. She want to know. She wants to know, like, how was your weekend? What did you do differently? Instead of guys saying the same old, I was just hanging out with the bros, drinking and stuff like that. To some women, they're going to be like, that's all you can do? Nah, man, you got to be more than that. You got to be way more than just regular, schmegular. That's what I always tell guys, man, when you find your purpose, that brings out more stuff. Because you're letting people know you're an interesting character. You know a lot about life. And honestly, too, you can share information. Guys must understand, sharing information, man, is key. Conversations will bring you into different doors in life, different places in life. Now what I'm talking is beyond women, because guys always got women this, women that, women this, but it's not about that, man. It's about life, hanging around the right people. A lot of guys be like, oh, I hang around the wrong crowds. Yeah, because you don't know how to socialize with other people. You just stay stuck with them, or you stay stuck with that bitter chick every single time. So I tell you, man, you gotta learn how to talk to females, man. Not everything's got to be about sex. Everything, it could be about more than that. Right? Even recently, like, I was just talking to this girl. I don't even like the girl like that. We were just having a pure old conversation. That really just built my weak points with her. But a lot of guys don't do that because everybody's, oh man, she's not hot, I'm not talking to her. But when you get around that chick, you get all timid. You hunched over. You looking, at her breasts. And shout out to Ron Wills. you focus on how badly you want the cheeks and stuff like that, instead of you having, such a great mouthpiece. She wants you around more, and then that can get you what you want out of her. That's really it, man. It's not really that hard. But guys out here, they just goofy. Especially too, they allow like the old bully stuff to mess with them. Like when I was watching one of these old videos, some guys out here is like, oh, I don't really go out and be social. You gotta go out and be social, because why? I say it like this: we are social creatures. We have to talk to amongst another. I'm not talking about the bad folks, but I'm talking about just people in general, and they have that awareness, like, I shouldn't really be hanging around this person, or I shouldn't be around this woman who keeps like disrespecting me like that. That's why I always say to guys, man, pay attention to the women that are rocking with you. Pay attention to the women who just love your energy, and who just love your character. See, because guys gotta understand too, when you know how to be social, it builds character. For people to go, you know what, there's something about this person, man, I really like that. That's the most key important thing. But you're not going to do that just by having a mindset of only hot chicks. I mean, I'm going to say it like this: hot chicks, man, they love to have conversations, but most of the time these women just deal with guys who have masks on, guys who just so thirsty, and certain men just don't get it, man. Certain men just don't understand. Like I'm gonna say it like this: 2 weeks ago when I was at the gym, I could tell this girl, really pretty, wanted to say something to me, but I messed up because my confidence wasn't there. But if I had that conversation with her, man, we probably would be dating. You'd probably be just talking after I'm done with work and everything, just to see how life is. I'm sure I probably would have got her already, but because of lacking of social skills, messed me up. That's why I always tell guys, you don't want to do those silly mistakes that I make. So what I tell guys, man, is, just talk to people, man, even if it's older women. Now, I'm not saying get with older women, but, it's women who just love to talk about their life, man. Just listen to them. You have a great opinion to speak on it. Let it flow. And then when you have that flow right, when you're around that attractive woman, it's second nature to you. That's really it, man. Life is not always about trying to win and score and stuff. It's just being relaxed, being a person that stands out, not being the person that's invisible, man. Think about it, man. Have conversations, build those social skills up. I'm out.